Camila Cabello used to be a huge One Direction fan before she made it big, but she recently admitted that her love for the band ran so deep she peed herself when she saw them live in concert. Let's get into it. Camila Cabello has been making the rounds on all the talk shows to promote her very first movie ever, Cinderella, which finally premiered today on Amazon Prime. And of course, Camila made a stop at co-star James Corden's late night show where she ended up opening up about her deep-rooted love for One Direction. Camila admitted that she was, quote, obsessed with One Direction when she was younger, but cleared the air about the rumors that she used to run a 1D Twitter fan account.
I had like a Twitter account that had like, this is super embarrassing, but it had like Harry's, I know you're friends with him, so I don't know if this is super embarrassing, but I had his name in it, I had his picture as my icon. I had like 3 followers, so it wasn't like I ran a fan account for One Direction.
And as some of you guys might remember, it was Niall Horan who first shared with the world the story about Camila's 1D inspired Twitter account back in 2017 during an interview with Radio 1 Breakfast Show. Niall recounted, "I remember we went to perform on X Factor in the States when Fifth Harmony were on it. She was freaking out. She told us she had a One Direction Twitter account. She was crying. I'm sorry, Camila. I've told the whole world." But circling back to Camila's latest appearance on The Late Late Show, it's fair to say that absolutely no one was ready for her next revelation about seeing the One Direction boys live for the first time.
I remember they had this concert in Miami, and during the countdown, I peed my pants of excitement.
Are you serious?
Like straight up peed my pants.
So what, the screen was going like 10,
9, and I'm like, ah!
8.
And I'm like, oh my God, I just myself.
Well, we definitely all have different ways to show our excitement, and hopefully no one slipped around Camila at that concert. And last night, James finally dropped his Crosswalk the Musical Cinderella after several videos shot by passersby went viral last week. In the elaborate sketch, we get to see James dressed as a fairy godmother before switching to his mouse costume to join Camila and the rest of the cast in the middle of traffic and in rush hour. Which is precisely why this publicity stunt had originally gotten plenty of backlash online. Well, that and James's hip thrusting at drivers that simply can't be unseen. However, in a recent interview with The Pedestrian, Camila addressed the backlash, explaining that they actually filmed the flash mob during the red lights, and that if anything, she is the one that ended up feeling the heat, literally. She said, "It was really hot. I burned myself getting up on the car. The metal of the car was very hot." Well, we of course hope she's okay, and with all this buzz around her acting debut in Cinderella, we definitely can't wait to watch it. To find out why the One Direction Twitter account became unverified, click right over here for another clever video. Then hop to the comments and let me know all your thoughts on Camila's reaction to seeing the 1D boys in person. As always, I'm your host, Renee Ariel. You can follow me on socials at Renee Ariel, and I'll see you next time.